know they
Jack of all trades, master of a few. I'm still trying to turn this rap into a mansion with a view. Now it's podcasting, people laughing when I tell a joke. Northern California, you can tell because of hella smoke. Hella, Northern Californian. Sit and listen to me spit shit, you might be born again. I'm hella, Northern Californian. Sit and listen to me spit shit, you might be born again.
What's poppin', partners? I'm pippin', play it, put it in my pocket. If I gotta get it, I cop it. But if I don't want it, I chalk it up. I ain't chalking, I chop it up with your main bitches. Jockin' Frank, but I ain't sharing profits like the stock exchange on top of the game. And I'm dropping the top of the steady mobbing. Fetty guapping, y'all just cheddar bopping. I pick it up and I let it off and I get the dollars. You better holler at me when you see me trick. I've been a boss and you better keep a tight grip on your bitch or else she's getting tossed up. Heck of hella, better get your umbrella. It's raining game in Northern California. Feel me like a knitted sweater, dipping and whipping wetter than a chipping cheddar dripping. While I'm staying sick, but still somehow I'm always getting better. Cause NorCal got more style, so fuck swag, y'all forced out. I'm toe up and y'all tore down like, oh no, good lord, child. So go and check the scores now, no bullshitting is going down, man. I pulled in wolf tickets out your mouth, this NorCal slang.
Hella, Northern Californian. Sit and listen to me spit shit, you might be born again. I'm hella, Northern Californian. Sit and listen to me spit shit, you might be born again. Hella, Northern Californian. Sit and listen to me spit shit, you might be born again. I'm hella, Northern Californian. Sit and listen to me spit shit, you might be born again. I'm overdrafted, hella cash up in my jacket. I'm hella laughing, boy my life is hella savage. Used to be close, now it's hella static. I go to bat for the homies, I go to hell and back. With LA got hella traffic, I'll be in the bay relaxing. We used to sell the weed illegal, now we paying taxes. From open blasting in my backyard, rocking Oakley glasses to open caskets. I'll serve you, bitch, you won't be laughing. I'm gonna be gassing something like these cannabis products, so don't get popped out here like these cans of exotic. I'm off that lemon tree, bet they gon' remember me. Don't focus on the enemy, cause that's a waste of energy. Game old, the centipede, you could learn a thing or two. Someone might teach me a lesson, but I don't think it's you. Devil in a battle, what level you wanna bring it to? Bring the sample back and let that young bitch sing it you. Hella, Northern Californian. Sit and listen to me spit shit, you might be born again. I'm hella, Northern Californian. Sit and listen to me spit shit, you might be born again. Hella, Northern Californian. Sit and listen to me spit shit, you might be born again. I'm hella, Northern Californian. Sit and listen to me spit shit, you might be born again.
I be at the party with the Beyonce, drunk off Bombay. Bitch, I gotta eat, this an entree. I been doing hella hexa extra out in Davis on that causeway. On my way to the Shark Tank, gas dipping the mob way. Throwing up teas when I'm putting my face on. Beeler full of trees, wouldn't you wanna face on? Chaz going Yankee, posted up with the day ones. I'm high, it's hard for me picking my face up. I'm chasing the pay stubs, scraping and dipping. Dodging undercover rollers, I be paying attention. These suckers on the tip and I ain't taking a hand job. She want a Captain Save 'em, but my name ain't Hancock. Them little dudes sticking niggas up like tampons. Feeling like the season is for killers, no camera. I'm sliding on my way to Dirtbag Dan spot. I'm flyer than a jet, bitch, Benny from Sandlot.
Hella, Northern Californian. Sit and listen to me spit shit, you might be born again. I'm hella, Northern Californian. Sit and listen to me spit shit, you might be born again. Hella, Northern Californian. Sit and listen to me spit shit, you might be born again. I'm hella, Northern Californian. Sit and listen to me spit shit, you might be born again. Yeah. I thought I told you that. 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 Yeah. Come on now. I thought I told you. Bitch, I thought I told you. She want a dose, I want a dose too. Highlight, heaven what we close to. Fuck if we ain't supposed to. We been getting money out the closed loop. They can't build a case if they got no proof. Catch me out in Europe eating toad soup. Flexing like a motherfucker supposed to. Bitch, I think I'm Goku. I've been in the game since back in '02. Taking places they can never go to. Why I'm eating good like some Whole Foods. You can run the numbers like Sudoku. It's a high price if I quote you. Lay it down on Pro Tools. Roll up in the old school. dressed in all white like the Pope do. Essence made me something I could float to. Only speak when you spoke to. Pour the lean on the ice, let it flow through. Ask about me and they told you. Dirtbag, he's a cold dude. They gon' have to call the ambulance. That's a code blue. Bitch, I thought I told you. I thought I told you. I thought I told you. Yeah. I thought I told you that. I thought I told you. Bitch, I thought I told you. I thought I told you. Yeah. I thought I told you. I thought I told you that. I thought I told you that. I thought I told me.
Bitch, they thought they told me. Every time I'm flowing, keep it low key. Fucked around and turned them to the old me. Ho, please, don't be acting sheepish, little bo peep. Don't sleep, you gon' fuck around and catch the whole team. I be puffin' OG with OGs. They book me in the jungle like I'm Mowgli. And now it's nothing but a wave emoji. You be buying groceries while I'm getting dome piece from Yo Breeze. She be using both hands and both knees. I do it for the guys, go get your rosaries. These chickens acting foul because they poultry. I think they stick around just to insult me. I think they figure skaters with the cold feet. Then I crack a smile and show my gold teeth. I be getting hated on like Kobe, but throw it on the grill because it's Kobe. I give your bitch the wink cause she a cold breeze. Layers like Adobe. Players think they know me. American Ninja, not no Shinobi.
Bitch, I thought I told you.
They thought they told me that.
I thought I told you.
They thought they told me.
Bitch, I thought I told you.
They thought they told me that.
I thought I told you that. I thought I told me. Bitch, I thought I told you.
They thought they told me.
Bitch, I thought I told you.
They thought they told me. Bitch,
I thought I told you.
They thought they told me.
Yeah, I thought I told you that. I thought I told you. Thought I told you, bitch. Thought you knew. Thought you been knowing. You stay knowing. Ha! Ha! It's Dirtbag. Fredo. Yeah. We thought we told you. We thought you knew. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Dirtbag Dan Show, episode 98
Degrees.
in the shade.
all I am, all I be. You lucky I was sick. Everything in this world. Dorito, hey, Ali Landry was in the video though, bruh. I'm not gonna do you like that because I was sick and I'm not gonna be able to hit the Nick Lachey like I want. You feel me?
Quick story. I'm gonna get it off real quick. My nig. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna tell you what it is. My nig, bruh. Q came through, told me this story, real life shit. He's like, "Hey, nigga, I've been trying to get on this pimpin' hype, nigga, get my toes wet and shit, right?" I was like, "All right."
They are ready for you now. They are ready for you now. 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 Ready for you now.
It's the best. Lava. Oh shit! What's good, motherfuckers? It's your boy Dirtbag Dan. Welcome to 30s. We got an all new format for 30s. We're gonna sit down with one battle rapper today. We're gonna sit down with what's up? And otherwise, we would be if we don't have someone in studio, we'll have someone on Skype. But either way, every week, every Friday, we're gonna sit down. We're gonna talk to a battle rapper. We're gonna talk about past battles, present battles, future battles, the whole shit. And this stream, you guys are watching it live right now. That's good. If you are a $5 patron, you can watch it later, whenever you want. Everybody else got to wait until the next episode drops. So we're going to hold these episodes 1 week for the patrons because you the best motherfuckers on the planet Earth. Shouts out to Kush Wonka fucking setting it off with that hot $20 donation. That's a Twiz knob.
That fucking hot 20. I'm about to twomp with that for
I'm gonna
sure.
buy the fucking fattest Twiz knob. Dude, I don't know if you guys ever remember going fucking 5 or 10 on a fucking
Throwing 5 on
Twizzy
a twomp, baby?
Bro, I've thrown...
On the twomp of dro?
I've thrown 250 on a Twiz knob of some dro before. Homie, in the park talking about fifths. And you and somebody else at the same time said fifths. Like Rochambeau, homie, no.
Remember when a dub,
You don't want to be 8.
Remember when a dub,
You're not getting 2 hits.
When a dub would last you like a couple days?
Bro, yeah, a weekend.
Yeah.
Now a dub lasts me like 15 minutes.
It's a half a backwood.
Yeah, I'll like roll 2 blunts.
That's a half
That's
a
2
backwood.
blunts that get smoked back to back.
Oh, that sucks.
Because my other friends are, you want to smoke this one too? Yeah, I guess. And that's it. Then we're back at the weed spot. That's why you gotta buy it by the $100, unless you're a poor boy, like a sandwich.
Okay, so I see there's a bunch of questions in the chat, and I think we'll just devote like the last 10 minutes of the show to answering all the questions in the chat.
Okay. So save your fucking questions for the end, right,
Yeah,
boys?
yeah. Save your direct.
Right, boys?
Converse amongst yourselves and whatnot, but save your direct questions for the end, and then the whole last 10 minutes we'll just focus on going back and forth with y'all. So, boom. What was your first acapella battle? Was it you and Tantrum? Was that the first one?
It was Tantrum.
So that was Battle of the Bay 1.
Yes.
Sweet's Ballroom in Oakland?
Sweet's Historic Ballroom, baby.
It's crazy because it was fucking empty.
That's actually the first time I met all you guys was in that building.
The week before.
For the Scribble Jam prelims.
Yeah, the
when
week
Dan
before.
beat me by dancing like House Party 2.
Yeah, I did the Kid and Play, jump over.
I don't know if
my
we
fucking-
ever told him this story about...
I think we have, but we might as well do it again. 'cause we're
Okay,
talking about
so
battles.
this was when I was like first like starting out like battling and shit. And doing like, I would go to Tourette's and do freestyle shit. And I was like killing motherfuckers and stuff. And I got invited to the Scribble shit. I think Awkward's invited me.
Mm-hmm.
And so I showed up and I like dog walked like the first half of the fucking...
It was a big deal because it was like a lot of the West Coast guys didn't get shots at Scribble outside of like the source. The people who made the trip.
I think they only had like a Bay Area like prelim. They had one, I remember Borat and fucking DeSource did a while back. Then they had one later that I was in both. They had 2 back, like the 2 years like that. And I did both of those. I got to semifinals of the prelims twice, but I never made it to the actual event.
And this was the last year that they ever did.
Yeah,
Scribble.
Subverse I think beat me the other year, and then anyway.
Okay, well let me just say I was not battling at that time. I was
were just-
completely out. Well, because I won the Freestyle Olympics the year before. And which was like a battle, but then there was like a tempo round and topics, and it was more akin to like what they do at Tourette's with the freestyle, with the MC Olympics thing now, and I think it's based on that even.
Yeah.
But
It's the same shit, yeah.
yeah, and but like I had done like Mind Games and all these other battles for years. I started making music.
I knew who you were by then. Because I was a kid, I studied like the fuck out of like I'm in like a hip hop head in general. Like anything rap related. When I was younger, like I knew about it. Like even now, you could ask me generally anything about rap, and I'll fucking
Yeah, you and Lush are like
Chances are,
like
like-
a crazy encyclopedia for just like random hip hop knowledge.
yeah. Like I've like I was super, still am pretty like obsessed with hip-hop
Kind of
and
off
shit.
topic. That's why I know for me, but I know definitely for you, is a big deal when PH started coming around because he was someone who we
Yeah,
actually like.
listened
Probably
to,
the
yeah.
only dude in battle
I
rap.
remember his fucking his verse on fucking like, cause I was a super huge Stronghold fan, like C-Ray's Walls and like even dude like Poison Pen. When I met Poison Pen, I was bugging out. I was like, this is Poison Pen from fucking Stronghold, you know?
Yeah.
And like, but like I remember, you know, back then like the first Immortal Technique album came out. Like I'm not the biggest Technique fan. But, you know, back then I was, like, listening to whatever and shit. And I hella remember Pumpkinhead's verse on that song, The Illest. Like, I loved that verse. The fuck, I've been through hell and back, scars swelling my back. Like,
Yeah.
and then I remember when I met Pumpkinhead, I was like, yo, that's crazy. That's fucking Pumpkinhead. And then,
like we're all on the same level battling.
yeah,
with this
exactly.
dude.
He
Yeah, it
was just,
nuts.
like, down to battling. It was fucking crazy to meet that fool.
So I wasn't battling. You were just starting battling.
Yeah.
The only reason I was there is because Madness moved to San Jose
Mm-hmm.
for work.
Madness's first night in San Jose, I gave him a ride to Tourette's.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah,
like
yeah.
that's how I met Madness.
And that was probably like a month before all this.
Yeah. So when that night when he was there, I already knew he was like the only dude I like knew in the building.
It was crazy how fast all that shit came together because we didn't really kick it at all before then.
No.
This is 10 years ago now.
That's what that.
This is like really like, okay, so when we get to...
That's the night I met like you, Itchy, and Skylar and everyone.
Yeah.
But you guys, out of everyone, like y'all were hella cool to me and stuff. Like you guys and Borat And I think the Saurus, where everyone was like not even on some like, you know, elitist battle rap shit. You guys were just like, oh, this kid's cool. He's drinking fucking 40s outside.
I was like at a point where I wasn't taking battling seriously.
Yeah,
at
exactly.
all.
That probably had a lot to do with it.
And so I was just like, this is fucking like, I'm gonna have fun here. I wasn't even supposed to be in this competition.
Yeah.
I just showed up with madness.
Cause like because I just remember I was outside smoking weed with y'all and drinking. And people started ciphering, and we were saying how like gay they were and shit. So,
but like we ended up against each other in like the semifinals or something like that. And
it was the semifinals.
I told him, I was like, yeah, you're gonna win, but I'm gonna win. Watch.
Yeah.
like I'm gonna do all the fuck shit and win. I probably had like a skinny jeans punch line and like just the real kind of big stupid punches, and everything else was like a flippity rippity skippity.
Yeah.
And you were doing fucking good, but I was just taking the whole focus away from you by like doing the running man.
He jumped through his leg, dude. He held his foot and jumped through his leg. Kid and played me.
I couldn't, bro.
And the crowd couldn't care less about me.
I wouldn't
at all.
I wouldn't dare try that outside of a swimming pool in this day and age. You know what I mean? I feel like I'd catch and go flat on my fucking face or straight to the knees. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My fucking body, 35 years old, I can't take like a jumping straight to my knees situation right now.
But yeah, that was my introduction.
Pause. Hey, yo, pause.
That was my introduction to Dirtbag Dan. Was just me being fucking thoroughly frustrated. And not being able to go to Scribble Jam like I was.
Oh, that's so fucked up.
And it's funny because this fool was telling me after like he won, he's like, I wasn't even gonna go. Like even if he he won the shit, he was like, I'm not even gonna go to Scribble. And I was like, oh well, fuck, dude. But to be honest, you went on to Subverse after that, and he was on fire that night.
Yo, he would have been hard.
I don't think I could.
It would have been hard to beat Subverse. It was crazy, like how I don't know about how you felt about the freestyle shit, but for me, like. I could have my nights, but I wasn't beating like Thesaurus if I ran into Pete. Like he was just gonna fuck me up every time.
I'll tell you all day, I've never been a freestyler. Like I could like back then I was alright. I liked battling. Like I could freestyle. I just loved battling for the sport of it or whatever. Yeah. But I've always been a writer. Like I've always like I grew up more so even than Scribble Jam was like Smack DVD. And like the fucking We Are the Streets, like the old like watching Dose battle, like that was my idea of battling. Before I started doing all that shit, I would battle people like at parties and stuff, and I would just have verses that were generic, and I would just bark on fools, and everyone was like, "Oh, this fool's tight." Like that. So like when the written format came about, I was like, "Oh fuck yeah!" Like this is my shit. And like if you even watch me versus Tantrum, there's a lot of like I tweaked my style to have personals and shit like that. But even if you watch it, there's a lot of like just generic punchline shit that I had as like random verses just to like bark on people, like in case there was a scenario where it's like I'm at a party and someone's like, "Hey, battle this guy." I would just have like these verses.
I always say that like I reference shit to like I compare shit to MMA, and I'd say like any one of us who were like freestyle battling at that point in those competitions were the type of dude who would fuck up anybody at a party. Yeah, like if that like in a rare occasion there would be more than one of us at a party. Like how many times at a party did you actually battle someone that you didn't just fucking steamroll?
When I met Illusion Z.
That's what I'm saying, like right, like when I met dude Medic from Language Arts. That was the first dude. Yeah, Ben. That's my dude. That was the first dude who I met at a party that could rap with me, and I was like, oh shit, okay, you fucking rap. Like I would always fuck dudes up at parties, and I'm sure it was the same for every one of us. But then we would come together for these events, and you just you run into a Subverse or a Thesaurus, and it was like Subverse is good, and even Thesaurus is even just a little better. Where it's just like every time he's gonna fucking.
You know who was always my dude? That I was his kryptonite was but I could never. Okay, so there was like during my shit when I'd show up at stuff, there would be like 3 dudes who were always in the finals and kill. It was me, Illusion Z, and Tantrum. Yep. And Tantrum was able to beat everybody, but I, for some reason, always beat Tantrum.
Yeah.
Like, I just had his number, you know? Yeah. But I could never fucking beat Illusion Z, bro. Like, he would always just have, like, these random, like, fat jokes and these, like, I battled Illusion Z so many fucking times from Santa Cruz to Oakland to all these different places that we'd meet each other in the finals, and Chris would always beat me all the fucking time. But Tantrum would always beat Chris, and I could always beat Tantrum. So it was like this weird circle of like.
And I would fuck all you guys.
Yeah,
up. It's like I
That's what
couldn't
I'm
lose
saying.
to those fools. Like I couldn't lose to Illusion Z. I couldn't lose to Tantrum. I
Yeah.
couldn't lose to Reverse Live. Not in a freestyle battle.
Subverse off the head would kill me.
He
all
would
the
kill
time.
me too. I'd run into
Subverse
him and
is
he was just
super fucking good.
He was a lot like Pete.
Yeah,
he just had it all the time. He had some shit in the
dude.
holster.
Even later on, Subverse in the written era would show up in freestyle and beat dudes like freestyle.
He didn't transfer well because he was so good at the other thing.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like he never did the freestyle shit. He just showed up and like another dude like that is FLO. Lance could still freestyle and whip like mad fucking people.
So
like,
that being said, when you did your first, because you were like more suited for the written battles.
Definitely,
when you
yeah.
did the first written battle and you did the one versus Tantrum, if you look at the battles that day, especially like my battle was like a kind of weird hybrid between a freestyle battle and a written battle because
you guys didn't quite like know the deal yet.
No,
yeah.
not at all. And
it wasn't really I'll say that it was in rapmusic.com is when it started and people just got called and they didn't really specify like, hey, these are 1 minute written rounds.
Oh, and I was the last person to get called a week before
that's
the
what I'm
event.
saying,
I actually signed up for it that night at the fucking Scribble Jam thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because everyone was there, and they were like, hey, do you want to come out next week? We're going to be at the same place doing this shit. And I was like, yeah, fuck it, why not?
I think the only people who were like, oh, I'm just going to use writtens like that I have were me and D-Lore showed up with just generic shit like that you could use on anyone. Like Tony and Madness, and there were other people who written stuff.
Thesaurus
they wrote for each other though, you know what I'm saying?
And it was great.
It was awesome.
But I will say this, like your battle was the prototype for like all the battles that like came after it, and I'm not talking about that day, but like for fucking the next year or two. Like
no, that's
what I watched your battle and said, oh fuck, I did it wrong.
Yeah.
I have to reevaluate. And if you look at my battle versus the corner versus my battle versus FLO, it's completely different. It's because I seen Cody and was like, oh fuck, okay, that's how you're supposed to do this.
Yeah.
You can write and you can fucking do all this shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh man.
I remember that after that day we went to like a pizza spot up the street, like all of us did, like that were there. And like hella people were even telling me that day. And I was tripping because these are all dudes I watched since I was a kid, and they were like, dude, they're like, you just changed the shit. Like, they were just telling me, like,
all the older guys, all the guys who were like, I'll never let you beat me in a freestyle competition was like, okay, fuck.
Yeah. Like,
oh, you just showed us how to do this new thing we're gonna be doing
hella
now.
fools told me that day. They were like, you changed it. Like,
and it was crazy because
I was tripping out because I'm a fan of all these dudes, and they're like, you know what's going on. We got to be like you. And I'm just like, yeah, okay.
But even still, like, you were still doing the, like, non-personal shit. And we were still like stuck to that shit. So you were ahead of your time, even when you were like ahead of it, you were ahead of it.
Yeah.
Because you were doing the shit like, you know, we were all taking like the easy route, I guess. I want to say like big reactions. Everybody wanted to win in the room because every battle was judged, right? So I think that is why the first 4 years of battle rap are the way they are, and at least with the grind time shit.
I could also honestly say like, people always fucking told me after battles like, hey man, you need to have more like personals towards people, this and this, and I'd be like, like I never was like, yeah, okay, I'll do that. Like I never gave into that shit, and I got jerked. Like if you go back and watch all my battles from grind time and all this shit, I get fucking jerked in so many fucking battles. Like,
well, that's what I'm saying.
I'm like washing these fools, and like, but if you go back, my rounds hold up, and like the other dudes just like you fat fuck, you whack suck. Like it's like this, he's like doing dick jokes and fat jokes, and I'm over here doing like these fucking 5-syllable multi-double entendre just punchlines that like is the style people want to do now. The only person I can honestly say back then where I was like, he's kind of like with it is, I remember Ilmac used to do shit like that
and he would get fucking slept on, and he'd lose back-to-back battles to Conceited and Hollow.
Yeah, but,
I'm telling you, this is why we were all trying to win in the building. There's judges that decided there.
Yeah,
no one cared about whether or not, like, oh, you won on camera. No one gave a fuck about that.
Yeah.
There were 3 judges that were going to say whether you won or lost. Most of the time, there was a fucking overtime round.
It was always fucking 3 dudes that rap better than.
So if I do like a big ass, like, if I do like a big ass fucking, like, you know, fucking doofy fat joke, skinny pants joke, fucking dick joke, whatever, it's gonna get a bigger reaction in the room than like some complex ass wordplay.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially at that moment because people weren't looking for that shit.
I remember
so it's just like that's why that shit was happening, and that's what I'm saying is that's why battle rap was the way it was for the first 4 years.
Yeah.
Is because when we developed this system of judging where you had to decide in the building, nobody gave a fuck about the video.
I can honestly say a lot of people quit because of the judging too. Like me as a person, like you know how I am. I'm like very roll with the punches. I don't give a fuck.
But some people can't handle like losing when they won.
Yeah, exactly. Like they think shit like that matters, and to me it never mattered. Like,
fuck, I got jerked so much in the freestyle shit that getting jerked in the written shit didn't mean anything.
You get callous to it. Yeah, you're like,
whatever, bro. I had like thousands of dollars taken away from me. Like,
see,
just
that's
like
the thing.
that
I never lost money, and I know I'd be a lot saltier if I did. But like, I remember I'm like the all-time fucking undisputed champ of losing in the building, and then you go back and watch the YouTube video, and all the comments under are like, reverse got jerked, reverse won, fuck this, reverse won, reverse won. And that always made me know, like, okay, well, although I'm maybe in the building, I'm not catching on as much, like, I know that, okay, and you gotta look at it like this. In the building, we're performing for like, what, like 300 to 500 people, right?
On the best nights.
On the best nights.
Yeah.
You go back
well, I mean, Battle of the Bays, there were some nights where there was 1,100 people.
Yeah, I remember one of, I think it was Battle of the Bay 3.
3, yeah, that was the one with the jacket came and they did the fucking...
Damn, bro. There was a lot of fucking people there. That was like,
everyone was there. Yuckmouth was there. Fab was there. Jacka was there. Like every.
I met like a lot of fools I listened to in high school. I remember some Pac Red from Nonfiction was there.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And I was just like, what the?
Like
fuck,
everybody
dude?
who was like anybody in the Bay Area and hip hop was like at this event.
Yeah, it was crazy. But that was probably
that's the most people in the building. Though.
I remember like that battle, and I think it was 3, and I think 5 maybe. There was 2 of them. Like I know the one where I think it was 3 when I battled Knowledge Medina. There was a fucking shit ton of people in there, and that was the first time I ever walked in a room and a crowd of people like intimidated me. Where I was like, okay, I can't fuck this up.
Yeah,
like
man.
I was like, this is a lot of people, dude. Like that was when it first picked up too, and it was. But like anyway,
it picked up hella fucking fast.
Yeah,
Battle of the Bay 1, Sweets Ballroom. There's like 30 fucking people
like,
there. We're in this giant ballroom and it's all of us battle rappers in A+.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And
fucking Enzyme fucking
yeah. No shit, right? Like it was just like it was such a small event. And then Battle of the Bay 2 we did in the park. And there was maybe like 50 people.
Hey, shout out to Mosswood Park.
Mosswood Park, that was such a legendary event. And it was so crazy.
We're just in a hood ass park drinking 40s and battling all day.
And the cops rolled and we're like, oh, whatever, man. Y'all just rapping later. And like it was tight.
Yeah.
But when we did Battle of the Bay 3, that was when we went back into a building.
We went to that Tourette's
Everything
building.
fucking changed, bro, because
it was crazy.
We all realized that not only did we all realize these motherfuckers were making hella money. that was the one thing. That's when the battle rappers decided that they were like, oh, fuck this. Next time I battle, you're going to pay me a lot of fucking money, because it was like 1,100 people paid to get into a fucking van.
I remember we got there, and you got to understand, like, from going from, like he said, 30 to just homies in the park battling to
1,100 people
showing up at the metro,
filling it,
and seeing a line around the block, like, and I was like, they're here for this? Is there something else happening today? Like, and then we get inside and there's just fools piling in to watch battles, and I've never ever been like seen anything like that until that point. And I got super fucking nervous, and I fucking washed Knowledge Medina that night though.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
like, that was like kind of.
We all killed the out of towners. We all, like, everybody who came from out of town just got fucking mollywopped.
The big out busy that night, dude. I remember no out of towner fucking walked out of there okay. We fucked them up that night.
Yeah.
And then I think the only time the out of towners won is when we like let the other, like, their friends judge. Like, you know what I mean?
Shouts out Roger Garcia, West fucking West.
Yeah, we were.
Hey, you know what? I'll say this before I want to move on to talk more about your battles. But in general, the vibe back then was like we were a real fucking team. all the way down to
I
LA.
was gonna mention
like,
that shit.
Disaster even, and like dumbfounded, and like we would all like have a competitive nature against each other. But when we were at these big events where all these fools came from out of town to battle us, it was like West, fucking West, let's go. Diz used to say the craziest shit to me before battles, like, you can't fucking lose, bro. You know what's fucking going on right now. Like,
yeah, all the time. Diz was like always doing that to fucking people. He did that to me hella times.
He just gets you hella pumped up, and you're just like, okay, fuck, all right.
I remember when I battled 24/7, he was like, he's gonna bite this motherfucker's head off. You know, bite his head off. And I was like, okay, man. Like,
he'd say shit to me, he'd look me in the eyes the craziest way and be like, you know you can't lose, right? I'm like, yeah, I fucking know I can't lose, man. And in my head, I'm like, I fucking can't lose.
I just, like that was like one thing I do miss about like that back then was like camaraderie amongst like just dudes like who, like if you're Fresh Coast, like everyone like stood behind you in the battle and shit, and it was like where is he from? He's not from where we're from. Like fuck that. Like eat this motherfucker alive, you know? And it was like dudes like, you know, like I'm saying like no can do's like just like standing behind me in battles, like fucking hit me in the back and like fuck this fool, you know? And it's like it's just cool. It was really cool to be part. Like people don't understand, like that was the best era of battling. This shit's cool now. I like it. It's a lot more like expansive and like there's a lot more going on and like opportunities. But back then, like the camaraderie and just like the grassroots nature of it was fucking just really cool. Like it like you kind of, that was one of those things, like it's corny to say, but you like had to be there. You know what I mean?
No shit. Well, it's one of those things where we were like a part of some shit that just built up to be huge, right?
Yeah,
so,
we
like,
didn't know it was gonna be like what it is at all.
And that's
like,
why
you know,
we had the attitudes that we did then, and that's why people have the attitudes they do now. Now, this shit is huge. Now, motherfuckers make a lot of money doing this shit. Now, motherfuckers are on TV doing this shit. So, like, everyone's tightened up, and it's a lot more, like, business-orientated. But, like, in the beginning, man, I cannot stress this enough. 30 people at Sweets Ballroom. Like, 100 people at a park. And then all of a sudden we're in a venue now and it's $50 to get in, 2-day tickets, and like it just boom overnight changed on us, you know?
Yeah.
And anytime anybody asks me like, oh, how did you like come up in this battle rap shit? I didn't. Like it just we were just there. I was just there when it fucking happened, and that's like I'm fortunate enough to be like
me personally, I got lucky. My people don't understand, like I was like the kid. When this shit started, I was like 18 years old.
Yeah, he was 18.
And I was a little kid to all these fools. Like, all these fools could buy beer and shit. And I was just like, they were buying 40s for me and shit like that. And I was like, they're like the little kid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, I got hella lucky that I was just good at that age. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just happened to be good at 18. And then they're like, all right, he's our youngster. And then I kind of just got pulled under like a wing pretty much. Because there was like no one else, like I don't think from my generation that was like doing it. Like Illusion Z was like the only one, but like he kind of, was there anyone else? Like,
I mean, well, Tantrum is where he's like older, but he came with you guys.
With us, yeah.
There was like, okay, so there was like waves of this shit. As far as like when people came into battle rap, the way I break it down simply is like there were the people who had like established themselves in the freestyle era before the shit started. And that, like, I was on the very like end of that, and at the very top of that you had like Thesaurus and Ilmac and these people who had one Scribble, No Can, people who made big names for themselves. And then there was like kind of people like me that were like on the fringe but had like done things here and there.
Yeah.
And then there were like, you guys were like the young guys. When we had established ourselves, there was like you and Illusion Z and Tantrum and all you guys. So then we all started the acapella shit at the same fucking time.
Yeah, exactly.
At the same exact time.
Because I definitely like knew who you guys were when I met you. Like,
but we all started the acapella shit at the same time.
Exactly. Like,
and then the second wave of people that came in is like Caustic, The Jungle, QP,
definitely,
Tall T, like all the Jungle hooked in with our shit. This is like after Battle of the Bay 3. Then you had Caustic come in. I think he did the tryouts for Battle of the Bay 4.
I'm the first person outside the jungle to battle in the jungle. A lot of people don't know that.
I got to battle in the jungle. I fucking loved it, man. It was like to go out there and battle like in that atmosphere, and it was like the coolest fucking thing that I ever did. Like going battling in New York was hella fucking cool too. Even though like nobody gives a shit about that battle, like going out to New York and doing a battle.
Who'd you battle out there?
PH.
Oh yeah,
So sick.
I remember watching. Is that the one? I don't know if that's the same event where. Nah, was that where Caustic battled
No,
A-Class?
I was
that was
all
before
by
that, right?
myself.
Oh, you were by yourself?
Yeah.
Yikes.
No, it was cool, man. You know
they
what?
show love and
They
shit?
fucking showed love. Scream is the fucking man. I'll always
Shouts
say
to
that.
fucking Scream.
Scream is the man.
one of the coolest fucking people.
Because Scream
ever.
like took me to go get
Scream
pizza, showed me Ground Zero, like did all the cool shit.
Okay, Scream like has a job out in California.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna like say.
Oh,
where
he
and
showed
shit.
up out.
He shows up to our shows all the fucking
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah,
Like
he's the
Scream's
man.
the man. Like
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, I saw you guys having a show. I came through to support, and I'm like, shout out to Scream.
So like,
I love that dude. He's the
and
best.
he showed love, and then PH and them were like hella cool, like to me, and like we all kicked it afterwards. It was a cool. I had a lot of fun. But
R.I.P. Tall T. By the
what?
way.
Well, yeah, 100%. The first guy we lost,
The man.
first battle rapper that we lost.
That was a cool motherfucker.
That was the
right there,
first
too.
battle rapper that was like, because it was so early in the game. That was still like right after the battle of the Bay
Yeah,
series.
there's been like obviously there's been like a lot of fools we've lost since then, but like that was the first dude that I met through rap that I kicked it with and shit that like died, and I was like,
It's so
fuck,
crazy
this
that
sucks.
Treese is gone too.
Dude, Treese was like the nicest person ever, bro.
And
It's
I
like,
totally can, like, to me, like when I think of Tall T, I think of Treese, right? Because
Treese was always in the back. If there was a jungle person at an event, Treese was there.
But if you were from Cali and you were battling, like Treese would have your back, like.
Treese gave me the random story. She had these Michael Jackson earrings, and I was like, those are tight earrings. She gave me one of her earrings to keep as a keepsake, and I lost it in a move. And I'm like, after I heard she passed away, I got super bummed out because I wish I had that fucking earring still. Because she was super sweet and super awesome person.
Yeah, just a great person. And like when Tall passed, she was like one of the people who was like, I'm not gonna let people forget about this.
She was
fool."
like, Tall, she'd always yell
all the
that
time,
shit,
be
yeah.
up front with the shirt on.
Yeah,
and
she
repping,
was the shit, dude. Tall was the shit, she was the shit.
It just sucks because those two, I picture them together and they're both gone now. So, what's your favorite battle that you did, like overall, like fucking Grind Time, King of the Dot, BOTZ? Like, what battle that?
Like performance wise or like back to back?
I want to say like.
Or back and forth.
I want to say.
I'll do a body and I'll do like a battle.
Cool, because they're different, right?
Yeah. Okay. I think
I lost my favorite battle, so yeah.
Dude, okay, funny you say that. One of my biggest bodies that I have, I lost in the vote. But if you go back and watch that footage, I dog walked this fool. And that's the homie too, 90M. I battled 90M in Portland.
Oh yeah, that was such a great battle.
Fucking destroy that fool. If you watch that battle, go back and
Charles, love you, man.
Yeah, shouts. That's the dude. He's the homie and shit. But like, go back and go watch Reverse Live in 90M and tell me that I don't fucking tear his soul out of his body, bro. And like, he's just like, you know, he's doing 90M. He's telling me he's gonna fuck my dead grandmother and shit like that, you know.
Yeah, he had that real nasty fucking style.
Dude, I have this shit.
I'm gonna grab the woods. Keep
Or
talking.
I tell this fool, I tell him, one of my funniest like lines I've ever told this fool. I basically have all these lines about how he's like this try-hard white dude, and I have like a you want to be the first white Tupac, and that gimmick is golden. Your lead-off single will be "Picture Me Bowling," and like I have mad shit in that battle where like I'm just clowning this fool. And I think like the whole angle I have on this dude is crazy, you know what I'm saying? And like if you watch that battle, like my setups are punches. I have like setups.
So that's one of your favorites is 90M.
I think,
and it's a body you lost.
I watched that battle
love it.
and I'm eating this fool's life, bro. And then, but the judges were, you know, all from Portland, and like it was one of those things. And you know what sucks is like all the judges I met before, they were big fans of mine, but like I feel like they were watching the battle, and like they were time to vote, and like 90M was giving them the stink eye because they lived there with them. So like, you know, I just felt like cheated, you know. And like if you look at the comments on that battle, I won that battle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And anyway, so that's like my favorite. Probably like body that I have. Like I destroy that fucking guy. Knowledge Medina is another one that I eat that fool's fucking lunch for breakfast. Like I fucking kill that.
Not
fool.
lunch for breakfast.
I ate his lunch for breakfast.
Not lunch for breakfast. I've heard of breakfast for dinner, but lunch for breakfast?
When you're eating somebody's
That's
lunch for
absurd.
breakfast, I'm saying you're eating their food before they knew it was there.
Christopher Abernathy, thank you. We fuck with you.
So, I think my all-time, I have two back and forths that I love for two different reasons. One of them being, all right, you know what? I have three. I'm only gonna like go in on one. One of them being Caddy, me and Caddy, because like Caddy, like now, like I go back and look at that battle, and I'm just like, man, me and Caddy were throwing them at each other and shit, and it's just like I'm so glad that we got to have that kind of battle.
Yeah.
But now that he's gone,
I'm so fucking jealous that I like my battle with Caddy kind of sucks.
My battle with Caddy is super good.
Tight.
It's
and
a tight ass
Caustic
battle
too. Like they had so good
battle.
battle.
Now that like the rest in peace Caddy, but like looking back on that battle, I'm like, yo, we did the damn thing. Like this battle's a classic, and like I got to do it when Caddy was like on his game and shit. Like it was great. Like that's a cool moment to have. Looking back, that being like my good homie that's not here anymore, looking back on that moment, I'm like tight. Like we got to have that, and it's captured on film. It's really cool that happened. Another one I really enjoyed was me and Only One, because that's a great back and forth.
Yeah, he did really good too.
Super good, and it was at a time when fools didn't come to the Bay no more to do events, and I felt like we showed them. Like, yo, the best event that KOTD's had in a minute was that one.
Yeah.
Show me another one.
Was that Alcatraz?
No, it was back to basics in San Jose.
Oh, back to basics in San Jose.
Show me.
Yo, was that the one?
Show me an event since then that's better than that.
Is that my last battle?
Yeah, the DNA one. That one had Fresco.
I cannot fucking say this enough.
Show me an event since then that's better than that event.
I begged King of the Dot to come back to San Jose. I begged him to come back to San Jose.
Dude.
I said, come back, bro. Like, look how good this event was. Everything fucking went off. Every battle on that card was sick. From 9DM to Reverse Live, I did my last fucking battle there. Daylight was in a fucking box. He showed up.
Thesaurus vs. Fresco.
Thesaurus vs. Fresco.
Big K versus fucking Caustic.
Disaster vs. Jonai. Come on, man.
Every fucking battle on that card was amazing. And that crowd was super responsive and awesome, bro. Yeah. That footage is amazing. Go back. That's what I'm saying.
Man, that motherfucker. It was lightweight a BOTZ event with like bigger names, right?
Yeah, basically.
Because it was at our venue.
It was even on that street that we were on.
No, it was at the Miami. It was where we did.
Club Miami,
yeah, it's where we do our fucking events. But I begged those fools to come back. I begged them. And I'm like, all right, man. Well, I better start a fucking league out here then, because ain't nobody gonna fucking do it.
I'm not gonna throw dirt, but I'm just like, I don't understand how. I've been to everything.
Disaster was saying it the other day on Twitter. He was like, if there's not a fucking event in Oakland in the next year, like I'm gonna fucking punch somebody in the face. Oakland started this shit.
I'm telling you, right now, like I've been to events all over, everywhere, and the Bay Area has the best crowds by bar none. I don't give a fuck. You could be biased towards your place or whatever. The Bay Area has the best crowds, the most.
And I would say this: the reason that San Jose has the best crowds in the Bay Area right now is because we've been consistently throwing events for the last few years.
Yeah, and there's like a cult like following out here. There's like a guaranteed like 200 people out here that'll show up. I see.
But there were more people that came when Pat Stay came.
Oh yeah, that venue was cracking.
It's like bigger names will bring people
exactly
out.
Like he's saying right now. If you bring dudes like say. If another league or even if someone helped BOTZ out, or something like that, where if we had bigger names out, like I said, he said Pat Stay, or if you had a Daylight or someone out here like that.
Fucking Daylight ain't gonna show up. Let's stick with Pat. Okay, let's bring Pat back. Pat will show up, try hella hard. Hella people will watch the battle.
Real deal, people like that who deliver.
All people who we've had on our fucking cards.
People show up out here to watch those fucking people.
Yeah.
And like I'm saying, the Back to Basics event, was that 3 or whatever? That was a cracking event. I felt like I was at a grind time event. I was having fun the whole time. I wasn't even on drugs. It was bad. It was amazing.
So that's your favorite battle, event and battle was Back to Basics.
That was other than the bunker. The bunker was a magical moment.
Yeah, the bunker was really dope.
I can't hate on the bunker was almost like avocado, whipped up grind time magic in a pot and then dumped it on the floor around the bunker. And then we
fuck?
all showed up and we're like, oh, it's 2008 again. Like Avo did the damn thing, but like,
how the fuck they let that one go too? Like, not supported fucking Avo and fucking.
Shouts to
like,
Avo, man. Like I've always said, like 2 dudes that I will forever battle for are Dan and Avocado. Always. There's other leagues and
I
shit.
can't believe I ruined a backwood on camera. I feel like a fucking idiot.
There's others.
It's so fucking dry, man. What the fuck are they selling, dude?
The wine rack. Don't buy it.
Fucking
The
bullshit.
wine
I'm gonna
rack in
fix
South
it,
San
homie. We
Jose.
good.
Don't buy it backwards.
Don't come over here to save me.
Yo, anyway.
At least
like,
you're trying to come over here and save me.
yeah, you got it, man.
I'll fix this, motherfucker.
I can't even smoke, so I don't. I'm just saying, like, other than the bunker, which had, honestly, the bunker, I think Avo being so involved with this shit for so long, he had like a vision for the bunker to make battle rap fun again, you know?
Yeah.
And I think the back to basics thing,
Where are those scissors?
which Avo, he booked me for that too. I think he had a hand in all that, but like that event, I think captured the magic by accident. Like
Yeah.
it was just a good event that just happened.
Well, it was
And I showed up there thinking like, oh, here we go, like another, you know, one of these fucking events. I'll battle, whatever. Like I like people don't know I battle because I love battling. Like I don't really get like this fool and Avo are the only ones who pay me like really good. Like other motherfuckers like don't really give me shit.
You're the fucking man. You'll battle
Yeah.
anybody.
I just battle because I
fucking
love it, dude.
And
Like-
I try to give you the people you want to battle because
No, yeah, you and Avo are literally the only people who've ever been like, hey, you always show up, you'll battle whoever. I appreciate you showing up. Thank you. Everyone else kind of just expects me to be reverse and shit. Like, and it's like no hate on them, but like after a while it gets old, and that's why I've grown like weary of other people. You know what I'm saying? Shout to No Coast. No Coast always treats me really good too. Like love y'all. I love y'all weirdos. Y'all are my people.
Well,
man.
I mean, fuck, you, man, you came out and you fucking had an amazing performance against, fuck, what's that kid's name? Headline battle at the World Domination in LA Day 1.
Oh, Dunch, that's the homie, dude.
So you had a great battle against Dunch. And
haven't heard anything since.
that's what I'm fucking saying. It's like there was no response after that. It was like, okay, you here like for us, we're trying to create like some kind of sense of a natural progression for any battler, for anybody, whether it's you or fucking a tryout kid. Like I want you to know, like, okay, this is why you did your first battle. This is why you're doing your second battle. This is why you know what I mean. I want it to make some kind of fucking sense. But like,
I just feel like there's other leagues. There's just too many politics involved. Like, this is who's hot right now, so this is who's gonna get battled, and it's like
that's cool and all. But
I
if
watch
you,
I watch these fools. Like, I'll let you off top right now. I'll say this shit on camera. I will fucking dog walk 90% of the dudes you want to throw on a main stage. I will fucking dog walk those motherfuckers. There's like 10 motherfuckers on this planet that would make me be on toes. The other motherfuckers, they'll get my fucking throwaway rounds in my book that have been sitting there for 2 years, and I will dog walk those fools. Like, no fucking problem, dude. You have no fucking clue how easily I could just destroy fucking people, and like how like last minute I even write for dudes and I fucking sound better than your headliners. It's fucking embarrassing. Like I'm so sick of watching these fucking like main events and all these fucking people and these dudes just spitting like mid-tier fucking trash, dude. Like, and like I'm sitting like at my house like, yeah, you could have called me for this and probably paid me half of what you paid this dude and you would have got a great battle, you know what I mean? Like, but you know, whatever, you know, keep playing your politics. I don't give a fuck.
I think that
I'm making music anyway right now, dude. I'm starting mosh pits. Another thing you battle rappers never done in your life. I start mosh pits.
I like it that I like it that fucking the shit is growing. But the one thing that I wish like would grow with battle rap in uniformity would be like some kind of cohesive structure of like fucking why people are in the positions they're in, why they get paid what they get paid. And obviously it's like it's entertainment, so it can't be like on the one-to-one like it is with fighting. But if you think about it, like in like a UFC scenario, if you put someone on like a fucking one of those like fight night cards, and they were like a headline battle in one of those fight night cards, and then they knocked the motherfucker out.
Yeah.
They're gonna be on the next pay-per-view. They're not gonna be on a fucking another fight night card on the bottom of the card or in, you know what I mean? There's a natural progression. You were in, like, they put you in the headline spot on day one, and you fucking knocked it out of the park. So naturally, you're supposed to go to day two. I mean, like, in my head, if I'm doing that, that's what I do.
That was supposed to be like their next dude, you know?
I know motherfuckers were counting you out. I know motherfuckers were counting you out.
I just walked in there with like, would you like to know that the verse everyone liked I wrote in the car on the way there? You know what I'm saying? Like imagine if you gave me a headline battle on a main card and I actually wrote ahead of time. Imagine what would happen then. But you probably won't, because you're just gonna give me like day one cards for free and not even pay for my hotel.
I think we're gonna keep this shit moving, and we're gonna keep this shit going.
Whatever.
And I think like between, like you said, between BOTZ and whatever you do with RYD.
Shout to
because
Avo.
Avo's another dude who's like, man.
And shout to J Pro. J Pro is another dude who
he put you in the ring with Dose.
J Pro, Avo, and Dan are three dudes who never counted me out on shit. They always knew, like, hey, whoever the fuck you got, this dude will do good against him. You know what I'm saying? Like, they never fucking were like, oh, but we could get fucking what's his nuts, and like he'll just blow dick for 3 minutes. You know what I mean? Like these fools always like, they know that I'll fuck shit up. Like, if you put me in a ring, like people don't understand is like, I do this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I am not afraid of anybody. I will do my thing against anybody, and I don't really change formula. I've yet to meet a person who could like bring me out of my zone. Hey,
we talk a lot of fuck shit about the one time I beat him in a freestyle battle, but Cody is actually the one homie that I battled that beat me in an acapella battle.
Oh yeah,
he did beat.
I didn't bring that up, but yeah,
he did beat me in an acapella battle.
Yeah,
He did beat me in
the Tourette's death match.
I battled Caustic, beat him. I battled Caddy. Of course, it wasn't even a fucking like fair match. Like, I battled a lot of the homies and got the best of them. And Cody did not give me that opportunity. Yeah. It was early in the game too. It was like maybe like it was somewhere between, I think, Battle of the Bay 2 and Battle of the Bay 3 at like a random Tourette's. And yeah, but you know, it's like I could always like beat you in that freestyle format, but once we got to the written thing, it was like there I could see there was that leg up. You know
that's what I'm saying. Like, my formula is pretty, like, I know it works. Like, I've used it against every form of battler, and it works every fucking time.
I think your battle with Disaster is an arguable battle too, right?
I won that battle.
All right, there you fucking go.
Yeah, you know, I watched Disaster get pretty mad because Real Deal. We were in Miami or Orlando, Grizzlemania 1. We're in the fucking hotel, and Real Deal goes, hey, you know this kid beat you, right? And then Disaster low-key kind of like loses his shit, because, you know, his competitive nature is through the fucking roof.
Insane.
It's insane.
It's insane.
I will tell
I've
you
never
right
seen
now,
anybody
Disaster
that
is a fucking mutant, bro. Like, this dude, like, is battle rap. Like, I'm a good battle rapper, but I will never take that away from Diz. Diz is, like, the human manifestation of battle rap. Like, that is the man right there. Like, so I'm not shitting on him whatsoever, but I think I beat him. And Real Deal was like, yeah, he beat you. And then Diz was like, what the fuck? Like, he lost his shit. And me, it was me, Mood Swings, and Real Deal. We're just in the room, like, Diz losing his shit about why he thought he beat me. And we're like, oh, this was a bad idea. We shouldn't have brought this up. But you know, a lot of people think I won that battle, and I know I won that battle because I was ahead of the curve at that time. Who's to say if we battled again that I would do the same? I don't know, because Diz is amazing. So, like, but, you know, time will tell. Maybe we'll do a rematch.
That would be fucking incredible.
That'd be fucking tight.
That would be something I'd love to say.
Back to the topic.
Oh, no, I want to, before we go to video chat, I want to talk about future opponents. What were you going to say?
I was going to say my third all-time favorite battle was me versus J Dose.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I was going to say that's the biggest, like, name.
Dude, that was a guy I grew up watching. Like, I fucking grew up watching J Dose battle and always thinking he was one of the best fools. Despite the math fucking punch thing, like, I thought he won that battle even though he got punched. Like, I thought he won that battle. J Dose is amazing, and I fucking used to watch his freestyles his battles, all that shit. And I got the opportunity to battle that fool. And if you go watch me versus J Dose, that is good rapping. That is all that is. That is.
It's just good rapping.
That is 6 rounds.
It's just a whole bunch of fucking good rapping.
That is 6 rounds of good rapping. There's
I watched it live and I was impressed, man.
There's just levels to shit, you know. And I think like in terms of battling, that battle itself is just like, in terms of being a rapper. If you rap and you watch that battle, you are like, oh, these guys rap. Like that is just good rap. It's not even battling. It's just 2 dudes rapping at each other really well. And I think if I go out like ever, like stop battling and someone goes back and be like, yo, which one should I watch? I'll be like, yeah, go watch me versus Dose. I get down in that battle.
That's a good battle. So we do have one future opponent lined up for you. But before we get into that, like, is there anybody like that you have on like a fucking hit list, or somebody that you watch that you're like,
yeah, always
like to
my all-time fucking dude I wanted to battle that I was supposed to battle instead of J Dose actually, what didn't work out. Ines.
Oh yeah, man.
Me and Ines is supposed to happen like twice, and to me that's like the perfect battle for me because we're both dudes who just rap. Yeah. And we're kind of like rhythmic, like we're both rhythmically like I've heard about him and I've heard it about me a million times. Like the way we rap, like our battle verses, you could like put on beats pretty much, you know, because we just show up and kind of rap or whatever. But me versus Ines that's my fucking like. That's my final boss, is Ines.
Dream battle.
That's my dream battle, is Ines. Or Ill Will. I really like Ill Will, too.
Ill Will or Ines.
Ill Will's another dude who mixes generic shit with personal shit. I think me and him would be good. But in terms of people I've always wanted to battle and I think would be a perfect battle is Ines. I've always wanted to battle Ines. I know fucking... It's been in the works a couple times, and I think it's still in the works. Fuck, I don't know.
Who did he end up battling at the bunker?
B Magic.
B Magic.
I can't act like I don't deserve it.
That was such a great battle.
I love that. Funny story about that.
Oh, you were on all the acid.
I did like 3 hits of acid, and it all hit me when that battle started. And
you just see him in the back.
And I'm just peeking on acid, watching these hoes battle each other, and I'm just like, this is the best battle ever. Yo, funny story about that. A lot of y'all don't know what the fuck Alicio looks like, but he looks like Caustic a little bit, or a lot of bit. But fucking
enough a bit.
Enough a bit. To this dude goes, me and Alicio are just off the shits, bro. Off the fucking acid shits.
Off the acid shits.
Allegedly. This dude goes up to fucking Alicio. We're just standing there watching this fucking battle happen, and this fool walks up to Alicio and he goes, oh, Caustic, big fan, man. And then I'm just on acid, so I'm like, I just start laughing like maniacally, like at this full face. And I remember like my brother, you know, Sadie was right there and shit, and they're looking back at me like, "Shut the fuck up, dude." And I'm like, "You're just funny with Costa." Like, I just think it's like the funniest thing ever and shit, dude. But I love, dude. Ines vs. B Magic is one of my favorite battles, and I watched it while peaking on acid, and I loved it.
Fire.
But B Magic is my not B Magic. I'd battle B Magic too. Jesus Christ. But Ines is my that's my dream battle right there. I'd love to battle Ines.
I gotta get this weed out of this headphone thing, man. It's not a good thing. It's not gonna work, dude. I'm just saying it's not gonna work. Okay. So your next battle for BOTZ is versus fucking FLO. What a wild style clash.
Yeah. Shout to my dude Lance.
Kind of crazy that battle has never fucking happened.
Yeah, dude. Me and him have been battling like since I started. He's been around.
Have you ever freestyle battled Lance?
No, I've never battled him at all.
That's crazy.
We've been in the same.
Lance will fuck you up in a freestyle battle.
Yeah, I have no chance against him.
That's not fun. You don't want to do that. He's fucking nasty, man.
He's so good at freestyle.
And you know what's funny about Lance? I guess he goes and does those roast battles at the Comedy Store and destroys motherfuckers too.
He's so funny.
Because he's just like naturally.
See, that's one thing I'm worried about in this battle is I'm just gonna rap really good, and then he's gonna be like, "Look how dumb you look tonight." Like,
without giving away too much strategy. I mean, do you feel like you need to make adjustments where that's concerned? It's not like you ain't funny in fucking battles. You do funny shit in battles.
I'm saying I think I just need to gear towards the funnier stuff I do. I know it's there. Like, I've done it before. I think it needs to be less just bars, I guess you'd say, than normal. Like, you know what I mean? Do like more, like you said, more funny shit and like gear it towards like, be like, yo, you got a gap in your teeth, like shit like that.
At the same time, it's like you fucking playing his game now.
That's what
you know what I mean?
I'm sure. You know what? I'll figure it out. I always figure it out.
Right? Because it's like if you fucking try to out funny the funny motherfucker, then
it's
you're
not
just
gonna
like,
work.
Yeah.
And like, see, the other thing, I could just bark on them and make it look like funny ain't the thing to be.
Yeah. That's a funny thing to even say. Oh man. Okay, I want to go. We'll go to video questions right now, and we'll just let you guys ask. Reverse anything, ask me anything, it's whatever. We're gonna run until 9, and then we're gonna take a short break, and then we're gonna start streaming again. We're gonna fucking beat Robot Recall, man.
We need to be a Robot Recall.
Yeah.
I go to sleep.
We're not.
I go to sleep and I see visions of Robot Recall.
We're allegedly not off the shits, so these robots are fucking in trouble.
Are we gonna allegedly be off the shits?
I don't have the shits with me.
Oh damn. Can we
can go back to my house and get the shits. We could certainly go back to my house and get the shits.
Who's gonna drive?
Not us. Sir, my license is suspended, and I watched him drink a lot of that. So, we probably shouldn't be having this. Let's have this conversation.
We'll talk about this later.
We'll talk about this later. All right. Infinity Ripper. My fucking dude. I think you. I don't know if you noted. If you knew.
Ask
this.
me questions.
There's a video of. Have either of you done DMT? There's actually a. Look up. Look up.
There's video documentation.
Look up. DMT Dirtbag Dan Reverse Live.
Yo, that's a good video.
It's a good video.
I'm not gonna tell you what happened because you can find out for yourself.
I'm just gonna say, tits and blood, and it's weird.
I flew into a painting, and I rap about it on the new Ghost Charts album.
Yeah, dude, you can't not rap about a DMT experience. Actually, fuck, there's a verse that I wrote that is like I wrote right after a DMT experience.
Yeah.
Oh, the song with Triz.
Oh, really?
The fucking Gwen Stefani's a lizard woman. I mean, we all see how this bitch is looking. She's almost 50, it's fishy. She like a witch or something. I said, she probably feast on baby fetuses with other Illuminati elitist evil geniuses. Jesus comes after Genesis. Jesus comes after Genesis. Prison comes after sentences. Like, yeah, that's like when you start doing
that's DMT rap for sure.
Yeah. That's DMT rap because you're like thinking about Gwen Stefani being a lizard woman. All right. All right. Reverse drink of choice. I'll tell you right now. It's a Brass Monkey with Donald Duck orange juice. OE and Donald Duck orange juice.
Boom. He got it. That's it.
All right.
I also like whiskey sours.
Really? Yeah, you do like whiskey sours.
If I'm at the bar,
I've seen the guy order some whiskey sours.
If I'm at the bar, order me a whiskey sour.
He's a whiskey sour. He's a whiskey sour type.
Yeah, that's what I drink at the bar is whiskey sours.
Okay. More questions. Somebody said come out of retirement. Man, I just don't feel it yet. If at any point I feel it, I would come out of retirement, but I just don't feel it.
Favorite new anime?
Oh,
fucking Megaloboxer.
Megaloboxer?
Megalobox. That's the one. Right
I'm gonna say my favorite new anime is
My Hero Academy. Yeah. It's really good too.
It's so good.
Also,
Boku no Hero is fucking fire.
Me and my lady have been watching Kill la Kill. I really like that anime a lot too. But Megalobox is my new.
Megalobox is sick.
I love that shit.
I liked it, but it's just one season. I mean,
you know what I like? But it's that shonen like.
No, dude,
like,
you know what I like?
You can fucking do it. Like fuck.
Bro.
You like trust your friends. Fuck your enemies.
Dude, do you want to talk about? Bro, that's all My Hero Academy.
I know.
My Hero Academy is fucking bro. If I'm too high and I watch My Hero Academy, my eyes well up in tears. So like multiple times. It's just like, oh my god, you can do anything. Fool. You can fucking do anything. Fool.
I just like Megalobox because I love boxing too. So like it's kind of like.
You know what's
like up my alley. You know.
Baki. The new Netflix Baki is
I've watched the OG Bakis.
You gotta watch there's 4 episodes of Baki on Netflix that are incredible.
Hey, Netflix, where's Castlevania?
No, it's coming out in October.
Oh fuck.
October.
Okay, well
October.
there you go.
October.
Sorry.
They just released that info. Netflix is coming back.
They go find fucking Alucard or what? No, who they find in the dungeon, and then it's just like, oh, it's over.
Okay. More questions. Reverse. Have you ever performed at the Gilroy Garlic Festival?
No. Next question.
Eddie I versus Reverse Live would be a low-key classic.
Let's go. Like, I've been trying to, like, I would totally battle Eddie, bro. Eddie's nice with the shit.
I talked to Eddie, and he's I like him. He's a good dude.
Mm-hmm.
He converses well via the internet, and I'm a fan of his music and his battles.
Yeah.
So I've already talked to Eddie about getting out here, and he seems interested. So that's something that.
If Eddie comes out here,
you want to battle him?
I want to battle Eddie.
Okay, cool. All right,
I'll battle Eddie.
Let's set that the fuck up.
Eddie is a talented motherfucker.
Let's set that the fuck up, Eddie I.
I.
Let's set that the fuck up. I'll be at you. Bam.
I'll totally battle Eddie.
Cheers. Dabbing some of that blueberry. Shouts out Skytron.
What I battle Frack.
Any new merch designs coming up? I'm actually re-releasing the DBD Ripper shit. I'm making patches. I'm gonna do hats and zip-up hoodies. So.
What's your favorite My Hero character?
My favorite My Hero character.
What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
Or the dude with the grenade. What's the grenade hand?
Bakugo.
Yeah, Bakugo's.
I would say probably my favorite is probably fucking Naval Laser. You know who I'm talking about? This sparkling fucking dude.
Guy, yeah.
All right, because I thought this fool was a straight up bitch. Like I was like, fuck Naval Laser dude. Every time I see Naval Laser dude, he's either a sucker or whatever. And then
curveball.
When he fucking pops out and saves fucking Bakugo at the fucking end, like everyone's like, oh, we're fucked. And fucking Naval Laser's pussy ass is just hiding there the whole time. And he's like, Naval Laser, and he shot and he fucking set up the whole shit for them to save Bakugo. That shit's fire. And I have all the respect for him. His room dazzles. He looks like a little prince. He's my favorite dude.
But Bakugo and you can't not like All Might. All Might's the man.
Yeah, All Might's the best too.
Who would win in the fight, All Might or Goku?
Goku will fuck All Might up.
Okay.
Because
that's easy, right?
It's easy. There's no weak form of Goku. Goku doesn't like puss.
Even harder, who would win in a fight, Saitama or Goku? Because Goku,
I think Saitama fucks everyone up.
I don't think you can fuck Saitama up.
I think Saitama fucks everyone up with one punch, dude.
Yeah, because he's the man.
I think like the best dude that Saitama fought, he 3-punched him.
The last
he
Boros,
3-punched him,
yeah.
and he just knocked his armor off, and the fool's like, "No, you fight my finest form." He's like,
and then
"Okay."
he's like, "All right, whatever."
So cool.
That's what I'm saying.
Bah!
Like, I don't think anyone on the planet could run the fate with Saitama. Like, it's not
or even like anyone in any known universe can fuck with Saitama. I think he is the dude. So
maybe like Dr. Manhattan, if anyone.
No shit. Cause he could fucking
he could alter time and reality.
Yeah. It's a different game.
But
Thanos with the fucking gauntlet.
But I think, dude, because to me, I've always said Dr. Manhattan is like a walking Infinity Gauntlet. Basically.
He is.
He's
you know what they're fucking doing with Dr. Manhattan in the DC universe?
Yeah.
They're trying to imply that after the New 52 that he fucking create that, like, basically when he at the end of the Watchmen, when he left and he's like, I'm gonna go create my own universe, that's the fucking universe he created. Yeah.
Whoa.
Because like essentially think about it. He came from a world where he was the only superhero, right? Like,
and so he made a world of superheroes.
Yeah, man.
What?
Yeah, they haven't like fucking like they've done all this shit to allude to that that what's his name Eobard Thawne, fucking Reverse Flash, tried to go hella far forward in time, and he just ran into a blue wall, and he came back, and he's like, I seen God, and he just fucking melted. And it was fucking Dr. Manhattan. And Dr. Manhattan erased like 10 years of everyone's memories. So like all this shit that happened in like DC, Dr. Manhattan just erased it from their memories. Like they don't know, they like all these events that happened in fucking alliances that were made are just like wiped out. And then now they're like, Doomsday Clock, they're fucking running this story simultaneously with a bunch of other stories. But Doomsday Clock ultimately is going to answer that question of whether or not like, he's a dude.
That is fucking crazy.
That's tight. I fucking love that. It's well, like, The Watchmen is the only comic book that's on the 100 greatest novels list.
What else we got on here?
Okay, yeah.
Any LOD battle ideas?
Man, tell them about your thoughts on 2-on-2 battles.
Me and Fredo did really good, you know, and stuff.
You guys did.
But I'm not a big fan of 2-on-2 battles, to be honest with you. Like, after, not to hate on Marvin Quest, the way they performed and shit like that, I just didn't have a good time in that battle, and I probably won't do any more 2-on-2 battles. Like, I'll be honest with you. It has nothing to do with Fredo. I know people were like, ooh.
No, you
Me
guys
and
did
Fredo
fucking
did
great
Like,
together.
our writing process was easy as fuck.
I could see that being a huge letdown, though, like doing a battle and then feeling like you put
we're
in all this
supposed to
work.
go against, like, 2 of the best, and, like, it was just bullshit. And I was just like, okay, well, this is how this goes. Okay, I'm just going to do my own thing and, like, take battles where I know my opponents are going to do good, and I don't have to bank on 2 people doing good, because Quest did great. I thought Marv kind of phoned it in a little bit, but, like, I'm not going to hate on Marv. You know, that's one of my good homies and shit like that. I just felt like they didn't try against me, and I don't feel like I'm the type of person you shouldn't try against, you know? Like, I never half-assed it against
But you
anybody.
think in a 2-on-2 situation, it just lends itself to people not trying?
I think the 2-on-2 scenario adds more people to the equation, and it adds more factors to not practice, to not write, and to just have more faulty.
I always thought one of the beautiful things about battle rap is that you could just do it by yourself.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so, like, I don't want anyone to think it was me and Fredo shit. Like, me and that half of it was easy. Me and Fredo wrote that shit hella quick. It was mad easy. We just practiced it for like a week, and we were good. But, like, I think when you add more people to the equation, like, it adds more opportunity for fuck shit, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I'd rather just, you know, like, if I'm saying, like, Eddie I is a perfect example. If I take a battle against Eddie I know Eddie I is going to do good.
He's going to try, he cares.
Eddie I is good, and then he cares. And he doesn't have to worry about practicing with another person or writing with another person to, like, find time to do this, all this shit. So I just kind of, like, analyzed the situation that is a 2-on-2 battle, and I don't really like it that much.
I mean, fuck.
That battle left a bad taste in my mouth, and I probably won't do another one.
All right.
Maybe, you know, I'm not saying no.
And if you ever
I'm a very gullible person.
And
like,
if you ever did
like
a
LOD
2-on-2
versus fucking, you know, like the Source and Ilmac, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll do that. But, like, other fools, you know, like, if you're just going to throw whatever at me, I probably won't do it. Like, you know what I mean?
That makes sense. All right. Fuck, we went over time, man. We did more than an hour. I love it. What do you guys think of the new format? You guys like...
I'm hearing that they like it, and Pigsty wants to do one.
Oh, I'd love to have fucking Pigsty on.
Bring him back out here to
No,
fucking
I
battle,
already
man.
told Pigsty, dude.
Pigsty is one of the best battlers ever.
Pigsty versus EK, huh?
Let's go. Can we please do that?
Come on.
That's gonna be like all the multis I've never thought of in my life are
Come
gonna happen in
on,
that
you
battle.
dickhead. I'll put you on a plane tomorrow,
Pigsty versus EK. Please say yes, Stu, please. Hey, shouts to Pigsty for sending me gifts on Pokemon Go all the time, too.
Good man.
That's my dude.
Good man. Yeah, we're going to do this every Friday. And like I said, if you didn't watch it live, like you guys did, then you won't be able to watch it till the next week. So if you want to watch these things live while they
I'm
happen...
about to send you a gift right now, boy.
Become a $5 patron. And we got big fucking things lined up. We have 2 events, live events.
Let me see if he gets this gift.
Yeah, let's see. He's going to send you a gift, and let's see if you get it in real time. But...
Already did. Open it.
We have 2 live events lined up before the end of the year. 3, actually. One's going to be a comedy show. 2 battle events. And we're going to stream half of the event for free, and the other half of the event is only going to be available for $5 patrons. I'm so drunk. Reverse Live versus FLO is the headline battle of the September 30th event.
We're doing it in studio?
And we're doing it in studio, live on YouTube. Green screen, fucking audience. It's going to be sick. We can put ourselves wherever the fuck we want in the world.
Okay, he got it. He said there was some Stardust and an Ultra Ball.
Yeah, you fucking did. You got that shit, boy. Also, December 1st, we have an event lined up. And the battles we have locked in for that right now are Essam
versus Incredible?
Versus Incredible. Yeah.
I'm going to be there screaming my head off for that.
Yeah. And we're trying to lock down Ronnie versus FLO, and Patron versus Peanut. So awesome battles, and they're going to be available for everybody to watch live on YouTube for only fucking $5. So become a counterproductive patron now, and you can watch all that shit. Or wait till the event happens and be like, fuck, I want to watch these battles. I better sign up for Patreon hella fast. More info on that coming soon. My album drops next Thursday. And Monday on the Dirtbag Dan Show, we're going to listen to the whole thing. So God bless you, motherfuckers. Stay tuned. In about a half an hour, we'll be back playing VR video games. And I love you. Right?
Yeah, I'll be here playing Robo Recall.
But you love them?
Tap in.
Peace.